What's up guys, today I've got my hands on the Infinix XPAD Edge, the thinnest, sneakiest productivity machine I've touched all year, with a massive 13.2 inch 2.4K screen, crazy multitasking tricks, and it weighs less than my nephew's lunchbox. Now let's see if this is indeed the new budget king of tablets. Roll the intro. Now here's a quick look at what you get inside the box. So you're getting a user manual, a USB-A to Type-C charging cable. You also get an 18-watt fast charger included in the box. It comes with some premium extras as well. You have the Infinix X Pencil 20, which delivers a smooth, natural writing experience with 4096 levels of pressure sensitivity, reliable palm rejection, and ultra-responsive 10 millisecond latency with up to 140 hours of continuous use. It's a dependable tool for note-taking, sketching, and productivity on the XPAD Edge. Now the X Keyboard 20 features a magnetic detachable design, making it quick and easy to connect or remove. It offers an impressive 110 hours of battery life and includes a large touchpad for smooth control. You also get two convenient shortcut keys, one for activating the AI assistant and another for instant voice to text input, enhancing productivity on this tablet. And last but certainly not least, the tablet itself. Now let's talk design. The XPAD Edge is super slim and portable. It measures just 6.19 millimeters thin and weighs 588 grams, with a unibody metal design and clean geometric lines with no antenna gaps. The color I have here is called Celestial Ink, inspired by night sky gradients, giving it a premium cosmic vibe. Nice color, very reminiscent to space gray. Despite being ultra slim, the tablet still feels strong, passing 45 durability tests, including drop, temperature, and bending tests. So from a build quality perspective, it's giving flagship energy without the flagship price. Now the real star of the show, the display. You're looking at a 13.2 inch 2.4K ultra clear display, which is big enough to rival thin and light laptops. You get TUV Rhineland dual eye protection, that's low blue light and flicker free. You get a 2.4K native resolution, 3:2 aspect ratio, which is perfect for documents and multitasking. You got 400 nits of typical brightness and 120 Hz refresh rate. This is one of the best productivity orientated displays you will find at this price range, especially that 3:2 ratio. If you edit documents, code, write scripts, multitasking, it's absolutely ideal. Now coming to the cameras. On the back we have a single 8 megapixel sensor with LED flash, and on the front there is another 8 megapixel selfie camera, and here are some samples. Full HD video, and it's raining, so I'm not trying to go outside right now with this tablet because this tablet is not IP68. Results are fine for scanning documents or taking quick photos, but don't expect much detail in low light. For video calls, the front camera is perfectly serviceable, colors are natural, and the microphone is clear enough for meetings. Alright, now let's check out the ports. At the bottom of the tablet we have nothing. On the right side we have dual speaker grills and a USB-C charging port. On the other side we have two more speakers, so that's quad stereo speakers, side firing, two on each side. Up on top we have a power button, volume rocker, and what looks like a microphone hole, and we have a SIM tray which supports microSD expansion up to 2 terabytes, and it also supports a 4G nano SIM card. Please note this tablet does not feature 3.5mm headphone jack, and just to confirm, the Type-C port does not support display out. Now let's talk performance. This tablet is powered by the Snapdragon 685 chipset, running on a 6nm process with 8 cores and clocked at 2.8 GHz. For graphics, we have the integrated Adreno 610. For RAM and storage, we have 8 gigs of LPDDR4X RAM, and this supports 8 gigs of virtual RAM, giving you a total of 16 gigs of RAM. And for storage, you get 128 gigabytes of UFS 2.2 storage and microSD expansion up to 2 terabytes. Furthermore, this tablet also features Wi-Fi 5, supporting dual-band AC, Bluetooth version 5.0, and is running Android 15, giving you a pretty bloat-free, stock-like Android experience, and with access to all Google apps as standard, and of course, the full version of the Play Store. Now, if we talk gaming, this tablet is not trying to be a gaming monster. Instead, it's been optimized for efficient, cool, stable performance for productivity tasks. Nevertheless, in case you are curious about playing games on this, let's test out COD Mobile, starting off with the graphics settings. So you can see maximum selectable graphics is very high with medium frame rate. If you select high frame rate, the graphics will drop down to low. So let's test it out on high frame rate mode and see how it plays. So playing an FPS game using the touchscreen of such a large tablet is not ideal. I feel I'm stretching to reach certain buttons, but it is easy enough to connect a Bluetooth controller and play this game more conveniently. But as I'm testing the gaming performance, I need to test it like this. The game looks and plays pretty well with no stuttering or issues. The starting temperature on the side shows 28 degrees Celsius, and we will see how it fares at the end after completing one game of COD. So after a full game of COD Mobile, the temperature only increased by 1 degree, and you can see it says no throttling issues. Now for you advanced users, DRM info shows Google Widevine level 3. And over here you can see the supported refresh rates, and I can confirm HDR is not supported on this tablet. And here is a quick look at CPU-Z, where you can check out the clock speeds, and you can see this is running the Adreno 610. An internal disk speed test, we achieved read speeds of 906 and write speeds of 231 megabytes per second. So that brings us to the Geekbench results. So single core score 474 and multi-core score 1579. Alright, now let's quickly talk about the battery. The XPAD Edge packs an 8000 mAh battery with 18 watt fast charging. So not crazy fast, but reliable. Paired with Android 15 optimizations, you're looking at around 1 to 2 days of light use or 8 to 10 hours of screen time and a great standby. Alright, moving on to the AI features. Infinix packed this tablet with AI tools usually seen on laptops. You've got Folax Voice Assistant, which is your personal AI companion with voice commands. You've got one-tap screen queries, so you can hold the power button and AI can scan whatever's on the screen. You can extract text, create calendar events, save numbers to contacts, read addresses, open maps, and scan QR codes. You've got image to document conversion. You've got AI art and AI image generation, and you've got AI writing tools and AI translation. Now the XPAD Edge behaves like a mini laptop, giving you PC level of multitasking features, with features like split screen running 2 apps side by side. You've got parallel windows which can run 2 instances of the same app. You've got drag and drop to move text, images or files between apps. You can turn the XPAD into a wireless monitor for your PC, and your phone screen can literally appear on the tablet, and copy and paste works across devices. So for productivity, it's genuinely impressive. So there you have it guys, that was the Infinix XPAD Edge. And here are my thoughts. The XPAD Edge delivers a genuinely premium experience thanks to its large 13.2 inch 2.4K resolution display, which gives you a laptop-like workspace ideal for productivity, entertainment and multitasking. Its PC-level workflow features split screen, parallel windows, wireless secondary display mode, and seamless cross-device collaboration makes it feel far more capable than a typical budget tablet. The AI tools adds another strong layer to the user experience, offering intelligent shortcut for translation, writing, content recognition, and creative tasks. Despite packing a big screen, the tablet is impressively slim at just 6.19mm and comes in a sleek unibody metal design that looks and feels premium. The quad speaker setup delivers notably fuller sound than standard tablets, and Android 15 feels smooth, modern and well optimized. Support for accessories like the detachable keyboard and X Pencil 20 also enhances flexibility, making it great for students, mobile workers and creators. And it's nice that you get those extras included in the package. Overall, the XPAD Edge offers strong value for the price. Now on the downside, this is not a device aimed at heavy gamers. The chipset is built for productivity and efficiency rather than high-end graphics. Charging speeds top out at 18 watts, which feels slow for an 8000 mAh battery, meaning it takes quite a while to fully top up. And while the cameras are perfectly fine for video calls and casual snapshots, they are quite basic and not designed for serious photography or detailed content creation. So bottom line, the XPAD Edge is clearly built for one type of user category: people who want real productivity, big screen multitasking, AI features and premium design without paying flagship tablet prices. If you're a student, office worker, creative, or someone who needs a lightweight laptop style tablet for travel or work, this is absolutely worth considering. Now do let me know in the comments what you guys think of this 13.2-inch tablet, and would you use this as your main productivity device? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, sub to the channel if you're new, and of course I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.